Alright, so I'm back now. It's all cleaned out. And I found a very interesting piece. There's a black snake in there, which I'm kind of scared of snakes. So that's what makes things interesting. But up here's can't tell, but right up here at the tip of my finger, that's the hole that I tear open. And here's and the lid for it is right here. Put that back on. And then put this on here. This is like awful quality video, but I'll walk out in the light and talk a little bit. But see here, there's probably 3-4 bushels of rye in there, which I wanted to get out of the combine, so rodents didn't move in, and well, apparently they did because the snake moved in. But that's neither here nor there. But I'm going to put this down, which, there you go. I don't like the feeder house bleeding down on me, and it sits on the ground, and that's just another pain in the butt. But here's what I wanted to talk a little bit in one of the videos. I think it's already up. It was, well, the combine breakdown video. I talked about how it wraps around this beater, which I gotta dig that back out and re-weld that. But it wraps around this beater, and I was looking, whenever I was up at Zeiss Loft looking for a used tire, which that's in a video to come, or that'll be in a video that you already saw, the combine tire breakdown video. I was looking at they had a 9560 side hill sitting up there, and I was looking at these paddles on it, and they were a little longer and more square than what these are, which that was most of my problem. Was it would wrap around the rubber, and then it wouldn't go into the combine right, or it would slug it, and that's how I clogged the ever-loving daylights out of it. Which, if you ever clogged one of these machines, they're not fun to unclog. And if you do also own one, you don't know about it, there's a grease fitting right there at the tip of my finger, which I saw it whenever I unclogged it and completely forgot to grease it then. But it is on the list of things to grease, which I see that my side's coming open. I wonder what I jammed in there to open that up. I'll have to work on that. See up there, it's not right. I'll crawl up there and shut that in a minute. But yeah, so along with the little minor things that I have to fix if I keep the machine, that cylinder there leaks. You can see there's a puddle of oil under it. It leaks, it bleeds down. The valve body right up there, that leaks hydraulic fluid. It's not a major leak, but it's a minor enough leak that you let the machine sit for 2-3 weeks, you got to put hydraulic fluid in it. And there was one other thing that none of this stuff is real. It's nothing real major. It just is little quirks that bug me that I'll have to repair if I keep it. And then there's some rubber grease fitting lines. Since this one has centralized grease banks on it, there's some rubber grease fitting lines that, well, they got old, brittle, rotted off, and I don't know where they go, and they don't. And there's some that they're still on, but they don't take grease. So they have to. So if I keep it, I got to run all new grease fitting lines on it. But which again isn't really a big deal. It's just a winter project that we got enough winter projects around here. I don't need another one, especially because it's not up in the shop with electric. It's down here in the building with no electric because, well, it's the only building we can get it in. But there's the tire I got from Zeiss Loft. As you can see, it's on, same tread pattern as the other one. I think whatever they had it on, it must have had a toe in or something, or a toe out, because they wore the rubber off the inside of the tire. As you can see, it just doesn't look right. But yeah. So here it is. I'll probably still have it. I'm kind of attached to it. There's a couple things I like about it, and One's hydrostatic and the other one's sitting level. But I do have the straw chopper for it. It's sitting right there. It would be on it, but it's out of balance and needs new knives. Which I think is the reason it's out of balance, is because it doesn't have new knives in it. There's a couple knives missing, which it's too dark, you can't see anyways. There's a couple knives missing in it, and then they stuck 1 or 2 new knives in it. Which is, I'm pretty sure that's the whole reason this back end's all beat to crap, which I do have an idea on how to fix it. I think I can put it back in place where it should go and weld it. I'll pull this out, but I have to get the weld it. There's no fixing that one there. That's just a goner. I'm thinking about I can put it all back in place, weld it up with my little MIG welder, grind them off, maybe put some body putty on it and paint it. Which, if I keep the machine, I'd like to paint the whole thing. The meter quit. I found out the other day the meter doesn't work. The meter broke at 4,724 hours, so I'm guessing the machine has well over 5,000 hours on it, which for a 5,000 hour combine, it runs pretty good. Runs and works pretty good. The grandfather was pretty impressed with it. That I didn't really have a major breakdown in the field. It was just a little minor petty crap, and I did lose a tightener here. I don't know where it went, but that has to be addressed. I don't even know what that is. It's a bolt or something. But that'll have to be addressed. I mean, it's just little stuff that bugs me. That almost everything I have, it's little stuff that bugs me, but well, I gotta go get in a tractor. I'm gonna go up and disc and try to plant a field of barley today. It's an experimental field of barley, so there'll be, I brought my fake GoPro with. I'm gonna try to throw it in the tractor while I'm discing. I won't have the radio blaring in the tractor, so it won't pick it up on the camera, which I made that mistake whenever I did my baling oats for mulch vid. But thanks for watching. Have a good day, guys.